Hello, hello. Here are my first impressions of the PCVR Mythic update in the tutorial. So I don't think most of the update is in the tutorial, but there will definitely be some things that I can point out that are really awesome, including this selfie view right here. This is freaking amazing, using Live, the experimental Live as I'm using it right now. But I'm going to go ahead and go into first person here and put down my Live thingamabobber and do this tutorial here. So same thing, movement, exploring dungeons, continuous blink teleport, I to continuous, so left thumbstick, yes, moves around, blink and teleport. I still really wish that I could teleport and do continuous. That would be freaking awesome. Like on my right controller, instead of being able to turn around, be able to push forward to teleport. That'd be amazing. But yeah, still you gotta choose. Blink and teleport are slightly different. Blink just makes it less motion sick for some people, but I prefer either teleport or continuous, and almost always continuous. So here we go. Locomotion, so yeah, continuous, swap joysticks, don't need to do that. Directional mode, head, left hand and right hand is really weird, so head is the way to go for me. No blinders, don't need this because of the motion sickness setting. I am good on that. So yeah, less comfortable, more immersive, that's where I'm at, and perfect. Turning, right thumbstick, use the turn. Yep, I can do that. I'm on smooth turning, so that's what it's doing. But I like to just turn my whole body, and it's just more natural for me. That's why I wish this right thumbstick was just a teleport rather than do turning. But here we go. We've got movement, turn mode, smooth, yep, and turn rate. I think I usually put a 1.5, but since I'm not actually using it, doesn't matter. But yeah, least comfortable. Yeah, it is very uncomfortable for new VR users. Then tutorial path, follow the red arrows. Oh, in fact, the new tutorial user, or new VR user, sorry, should be using snap, by the way. So snap is the way to go to not be motion sick, but I'm using smoothing, so there we go. Tutorial path, follow the red arrow to continue the tutorial. Fantastic. Okay. Quick settings menu, press the left menu button to open the quick settings menu. Use this menu to adjust movement and comfort options. So it's actually in PCVR, the Y button, the top left button on your Quest 3 controller. Of course, PCVR, everybody's going to have a slightly different controller, but that is it for the Quest 3. And I actually have a setting where I have to hold it down. But yeah, so that is how you open it. Maybe that should be changed or clarified in the final build, or eventually just down the line clarify that. But there we go. We are in the thing. I'm going to run up to do this tutorial thing and get this incoming message. Ooh. And I got better graphics through PCVR.
Welcome to the Outpost, Explorer.
Mostly, obviously.
Your voyage across the vastness of space has proven successful.
Sweet.
Before we begin basic training, let us review our mission.
Spooky.
Legana, our homeworld. Not long ago, the Nova Guild made a haunting discovery. A cataclysmic cosmic event which threatens our very existence.
Still awesome.
A star in a nearby system is approaching supernova. Its demise means the destruction of our homeworld.
Whoa.
However, there may be hope.
Yeah, this is so cool.
Nova Guild detected high levels of cosmic mana emanating from one of the planets orbiting the dying star. Research teams warped to the surface to investigate the sources of the cosmic mana. They discovered ancient machines built to harness this energy to keep the star alive.
Sweet.
Unfortunately, we lost communication with Nova Guild once one of the machines was activated. Recon drones were sent to investigate. Scans revealed an interconnected labyrinth of fortresses, tombs, waterways, and caverns beneath the surface of the planet. There is no beginning or end to these dungeons. Because of this, we codenamed the planet Eternity.
Oh yeah.
Beware, these dungeons are inhabited by hostile armies and monstrous creatures unlike anything on Legana. Luckily, the weaponry found on this world is quite adept at dispatching the hostiles. As part of the Star Guild, Your mission is to conquer the dungeons and collect resources in order to survive. As you gain experience, make attempts to refuel the dying star by reactivating the ancient machines. You will not be alone. More Star Guild explorers are traveling to eternity to aid in this effort. Band together with these heroes. Survive. Save our homeworld. Basic training in the ancient ways is required before exploring the dungeons of eternity. Continue to the combat training area to begin.
Sir, yes, sir. Okay, yeah, that's still awesome as I remember it. I don't know if there's too much of a quality bump through PCVR. That being said, I am only on the low graphic settings, so if you go into visuals now on PCVR, you can go to graphic settings and change it to low, medium, or high, and you can individually mess with the settings there, but low, medium, and high kind of just do the preferences. I'm on low, but then I changed so that I have the animated sky, so when you go back here, you can see the clouds up here moving, and in a couple of the rooms there's some cooler animated sky stuff, and even in the main menu there's the animated sky, so it's freaking awesome, and I feel like that's worth it to have, even though I'm on low just for optimal FPS, even though my FPS is pretty bad. It's like 80, even though I can be at 120. Ideally it's 120, but it drops down to about 80, and there's reprojection, and it's not the perfect experience. I think I'd still rather play on Quest 3, but I believe it's going to be recording better in PCVR, so I'm probably going to do most of my recordings in PCVR. But yeah, so that's that for the settings. There's a couple other new settings I can check out here real quick. Not sound. Actually, yes, sound. NPC voice volume, because there's now NPCs. Controls, we've got new thing being the flick wrist to grab. I turn that on, and it's less of a flick wrist. It's more of a pull, like hold and pull. So I'll show that with this thing with the camera. So if I throw it, I have to, like I just gripped. You can see that didn't actually pick it up when I press the grip, but I have to pull as well as grip. And it's really natural, honestly. When I pull back weapons anyway, if I'm like throwing a hammer and I'm bringing it back, I do this motion just because I'm ready to hit my next swing or my next throw. So yeah, no, it's super natural. I love it, and it cuts down on accidental grabs. So if you're doing this in the midst of battle, or like grabbing your side weapon, you don't accidentally grab coins or grab potions or whatever else might be on the floor, because you have to do that flick to get it. Or it's not a flick, it's a pull, but yeah. Cool, so I'm gonna continue the tutorial here. There might be other stuff over here, but yeah, not in the tutorial. But continuing on, we are going, and you can see there's another door over there. Don't think it appears in the tutorial, but we'll see, maybe things have changed. So, melee, as usual. Oh, that is a new melee. So that's one thing that's changed. That's sweet. I think that might be the mythic, but maybe it's the just the new model of weapons, because there will be new models, well, styles I think they're called. But yeah, unholster weapon, here we go. Got my sword. It does not look like that sword, unfortunately, but hey, whatever. Then we go holster weapon. Yeah, you just drop it in there, or you drop it over there, and then it will return automatically, or I can pull it, whatever. Hack and slash, several swing attacks, blah, blah, blah. Yeah, fantastic. Oh, wait. That's new. Okay, there's sound effects now. So, like, the wind. That's awesome. I think. I don't know, that's kind of cool. I think it's kind of cheesy too, to be completely honest. But does it? Okay, never mind. That's freaking awesome. The fact that if you do it harder, you can hear a harder slash. If you do it softer, you hear a soft slash. I don't know how well you can hear that over my voice, but that's awesome. Wonder if it. Okay. Yep, also works with the hatchet. Sweet. I wonder. That doesn't do it. You have to like actually do a slash. Okay, cool. Oh, wait, is this new? No, I think this is just blocking. Defend against the area, time, or block. We'll see if that's actually a thing. Enemies, defeating enemies, landing a good hit, hits timing and evasion. Your skills will improve over time. Yep, okay, activate training. We'll see if parrying exists now, because before it was just blocking, and like parrying should stun the enemy. Yeah, no, it's still just blocking. It doesn't actually parry. So with the longsword, you're able to actually like parry the enemy, as in they get staggered when you hit them. But yeah, that's just what happens there. Oh well, still pretty cool. And before this, I'm gonna check to make sure my recording volumes and everything are okay. So I'm gonna stop this real quick. Okay, back in it. So over here we've got the ranged weapons, shields, and magic staffs are stored on your back. Reach behind your head and press grab button to unholster. Yep, same as before, except now I think there might be a thing where you can have two things on your back, which is a huge request by so much of the community, but we'll see how that functions. So yeah, there's that. Using the bow. Well, I don't have the bow, so I can't do anything with that. Oh well. I do have the bow. I could go back and get it, but it's okay. We'll leave it for now. I think this was a weapon I bought in the shop, by the way, but yeah, whatever. We'll leave that. Throwing the axe, grab the axe and perform a throwing motion. Release grab to throw. Axes are useful. And, well, yeah, okay. Yeah, that's all right. I was thinking there was like an axe pull thing. Oh, wait. Wait, oh, it does. What? It comes back. Oh, I guess for the weapons, it always comes back, whether you pull it or not. That is interesting. I think I still like that. That's no big deal, just because this is more consistent that it comes back. I do wonder, though, let's see, if I go... Okay, yeah, I still have flick wrist to grab. Weird. Oh, I guess it's grab items, not weapons, so that's specific. Well, that works. That works. Retrieval, press grab. Yep. So that's the thing I was just talking about. Otherwise, thrown weapons will be returned after some time. Yep. Training, stand on the ground, and yeah, okay. We'll do one of these things. I'll just get to 100 real quick, see if anything's changed. Whee! Perfect. Nice. Ooh, not nice. I was trying to throw like a normal throw rather than... I usually like do a side throw, which is not how you normally throw a hatchet, but whatever. It's hard to hit the middle there. Whatever. 100, we got it. So now we go into the sprint and jump. Okay. When moving, press left thumbstick down to toggle sprint. So I have the setting enabled in here to, where is it? Oh, yeah, it's right here. Enable auto run. So I have it so my character always runs, but I can still like slightly move the joystick and I can still like walk. So that's a thing that helps prevent your thumbstick from breaking, because when you push it in a ton of times, it eventually just breaks. But yeah, so and it's just more convenient. I like sprinting anyway. Not available for blink and teleport modes. Yep. Again, I wish we had a hybrid setting where we could continuous over here and blink over here. And I wish that the blink and teleport didn't go as far as you possibly wanted it to. If it moved at the speed that you could sprint, as in like when I'm teleporting. Here, actually, I'll bring it up. So if I change this to teleport here, you can see when I point, I can just point wherever. I can point super far out, and so technically you can just teleport as fast as you possibly want to. There is a limit to the range, but you can just do it like a bunch of times and kind of like spam it, and that is so much faster than if you were to sprint. It's like nearly instant. And so I just wish that it kind of, when you pushed forward on the teleport, it would like move it out as if you were sprinting, kind of like that, and that would just make so much more sense. It's kind of like a balance change, but it's also just, I don't know, makes more sense to me. But that way, if you did that, you would still be able to like teleport up to platforms like this. If you're having trouble getting somewhere in a map and you need to switch from continuous to teleport, then you can still do that. And it would just move forward ever so slowly. Oh, and this is one of those weird things. Oh, I just can't do that. Huh, okay. Whatever. Up there. Huh, okay. I guess the ledge is where you can go. But yeah, that is that for teleport. My thoughts that you may or may not care about. Okay, continuous. Here we go. So, jumping, press A to jump. Yes, you can do that in both continuous and teleport. Teleport users probably don't want to do that because it's a little motion sick inducing, and the point of teleporting is generally to not be motion sick. Perform a longer jump by first sprinting. Yep, always sprinting. Not available for blink teleport. Wait, what? Yes, it is. What? I gotta test this now. Blink. Wait, teleport. Okay. Yeah, yes, it is. Oh my goodness. I must report this bug. Well, here it is, reported. Okay, well, back to continuous. Here we go. We still got these cool lights in here. It's fantastic stuff. And I am still kind of lagging, jittery. I guess my FPS seems fine, but the reprojection ratio at 24%, that's just rough. By the way, I'm looking at my my FPS VR, so it's like something on my wrist that I can see all the stats. You cannot see because this is just recording the game. But yeah, here we go, jumping over this, doing the tutorial, woot woot. And okay, climbing. Grab chain and perform natural climbing motion with your hands to climb. Yep, that is the way. That's fun to do. Quick climb, slide down. That's not quite as fun to do. Well, it's still pretty fun. It's like an elevator. It's pretty fun. But it is kind of cheeky and cheesy, even though I do it all the time and basically everyone does. But it does take a little bit to learn for most newbies. Lower chain. There we go. Come down chain. There you are. So I can do this one at a time, and that's pretty fun. But I can just look up holding down A, and then when I release A, and then I click A once, you can jump. So, that was weird. Oh, so if you move the joystick, the left joystick, while you're on the thing, it teleports you. So it does this. This is what it recommends. In fact, why can't I see this dismount screen? Can I get, okay, yeah, closer. So, oh, I was holding down the stick. Okay, chains are still a little like weird just because there's so many different settings you can do. I kind of wish I could turn off the teleport off of a chain. That'd be kind of cool. Yeah, there's my suggestion. But okay, climbing, dismount, push left and right, thumbstick, forward. Again, that's what it recommends. I think it's cool if you can just like throw yourself, which you can. There, I just did it even though I kind of fell at the same time. But yeah, there, I threw. Oh man, can I? Let me see if I can actually get this. So here we go. Hoi! Yep, got it. Okay, so yeah, that's possible, but that's also very hard. The easiest way, or at least most fun way, in my opinion, is pressing down A and releasing, and it just jumps you. So, that does that. And next, yeah, it's weird that it doesn't tell you the other dismount options. Maybe it should, where you can push yourself, or you can, I guess because this is the easiest and it's a tutorial, that's probably the best way to do it. But oh, now we have this, and this is a different lever. Before it was like a stick, like pointing out like this, but now it's horizontal, and you can do this. That is neat. I like that. Actually, that's just more intuitive, I guess. It feels better. Sweet. Still takes a little bit to do. Well, I don't think there's any like Easter eggs up here. I think it's just like another area. You can see the sky, but you can't really because it's just white. It'd be cool if there were clouds up there. Or a little Easter egg. Okay, back down. We fall into here. Okay, loot pulling. Golden inventory item can be looted from a distance. Aim hand at the item and press grab to pull it to you. Okay, so because I have that setting turned on, I can't just press grab. I have to hold down grab and pull it, which, again, I love. 75 health. We're going to pop this open, which, by the way, you can either pop with your trigger, or you can pop with grabbing this and pulling it. So, there we go. And I drink it, which I usually don't even look up. I kind of just, like, shake it above my head, and that does it. And then you can throw it on the ground. Now I'm full health. But yeah, so loot pulling, I'll just go ahead and grab all things. And you know which item you're about to grab because it's highlighted a little bit. So if I move my hand, I can kind of choose which thing I'm going to see or grab. And I don't think moving your head kind of does something, but I guess for grabbing coins, it's more just where your hand's pointed. But yeah, so go ahead and grab all the things. Yeah, this is very satisfying to do that. I love I feel like that should be default, honestly. Maybe it's a little more complicated, but I feel like it's pretty intuitive. But yeah, there we go. Got that. Inventory, bring an item to your chest and release grab to store it in your inventory. Press grab near your chest or X button to open your inventory. I have the setting on, by the way, that, and I can bring those up too, but we don't need those at the moment. I have the setting where, what is this? Okay, yeah, so this, inventory access X only, because I accidentally sometimes open my inventory by doing this. I do like that you grab something to open your inventory, like it's intuitive, I guess, but I think it just interrupts the flow of the battle because sometimes you'll go for your weapon and accidentally grab right here, which here I'll show X or trigger. So if I press this or grab this, oh, trigger. Oh, yeah, you can make it so it's trigger instead of grab, but yeah, this is trigger, and so it opens and closes with trigger. In fact, maybe I should do trigger. Yeah, because you can't grab your weapons with trigger. That might be the way to go. I'm going to try that. They have settings that I haven't even really tried. Good job, Dungeons of Eternity devs. You guys are the best. But, yeah, I'll leave it at that. And that is how you open your inventory, though. Do that, and then you can grab whatever's in your inventory. Right now I got this experimental live thing and the, again, with that thing where it closes. I don't want it to close. I just want it to stay open until I close it myself. But whatever. That's the thing. Breakables. That could be an option. Option to choose if you want it to stay there or not. Permanence, maybe. Call it like inventory permanence. But whatever. Breakables, smash barrels, and pots to find hidden loot. Beware, some breakables are dangerous. Okay, so I'll go ahead and do that. Axes, people always tend to struggle breaking with axes. Oh, wow, that was actually super easy. I think they might have changed how easy it is to break, because you usually have to like really jam down with it, but that time I really didn't have to do much of that at all. But okay, great. We did that. Health remaining in gold count are visible on your inner wrists. Yep, I already showed that. Lower your health lower your health is, the more your hands will glow red. So yeah, before when I had 75 health, I had little red spots on these swiggles. And then once I'm like 25%, it'll be red all over and like flashing. I don't think it'll be flashing. Oh yeah, it shows it right there. Okay, whatever. I don't need to explain when there's a picture. Come on now. Okay, next, using potions, grab and pull the lid off. Oh, I already did that too. Sorry, can't demonstrate. See the video in front of me. Oh yeah, you can pop it. I'll do that. So here we go. Pop it or press trigger and then go kabam with the large potions. That's the way to do it, so you can share with your team. Can't do that with small potions. You can only drink those. But using keys unlock doors, gates, and chests. Insert the key into the key hole and turn to use. Yep, I'll do that. So we got one key here and one key here. I'll go ahead and open the gate. Ka-ching. There we go. And so there's only one of these podiums per dungeon. I kind of wish there were more sometimes. There's been some pretty cool suggestions about that, but for now, you just got one. Pretty cool still. Okay, now we've got this. Oh, look, there's text too. Yes, that is what it does. Key open chests and lock doors. Skeleton keys open main paths and dungeons. Yes, fantastic. And by the way, when you open, it says main path because that leads you to the end. If you go a different way, then you're just looting. But if you just want to finish the dungeon, you just follow the skeleton key or the gate that you opened. But go ahead and open this, grab this key, and ka-ching. A lot of people just put the key in sideways like this, and it just automatically opens. I do that a lot. It's kind of cheesy. And I still kind of wish you could grab out, and that the suggestion where it doesn't automatically open your inventory. You saw there I was trying to demonstrate something, but my inventory just automatically opened and I accidentally grabbed something. So that'd be cool to turn off, or be an optional setting to turn off. Map device. During dungeon raids, a map device can be found. Press trigger button to view up close. Drop the map to project a team. Project a team. More like project the map to a team, but a team sharing map. Okay, yeah, that makes more sense. I just gotta finish reading. Impatience. But where is the map? That's the question. Is there a map here? I don't think there is. I guess not. I guess you don't get to test it here. That's kind of... No, I kind of knew that. But it would be cool if you could see a map of the outpost. Whatever. Upgrade modules. About modules. Found in chests. Those things. Which I just opened and found stuff. I don't think I found a module, but there's that. As you level up, better modules will be found. They'll get cooler styles, better perks. You'll just find better weapons, and eventually you'll get mythics, which is the huge update that I am here right now for. But next up, weapon modules. New weapons come in the form of weapon modules. They're endless, randomly generated weapons to find in dungeons. Yep. And avatar modules. Okay, so these are just cosmetics. Yeah, purely cosmetic. There we go. Cool. I say so many extra words just because I know the game, but they explain it better than I do in my extra words oftentimes. But yeah, so you can see spear. Oh, and they have little things. Spear, versatile weapons, perfect for throwing and stabbing at a distance. They can also be thrown for ranged attacks. That's what I really wanted to test is if when you stab with the spear now, if it sticks in an enemy. That's one of my huge preferences, is that when you throw an axe or a spear, it doesn't stick in the enemy, or at least it sticks and you're able to pull it out easily rather than just simply not being able to, and it can just kind of get stuck and like blocks the next attacks for the enemies, and it can be a pain in the butt. But it'd be cool if that was fixed. Spear would probably be my favorite weapon, back weapon at least. Okay, crossbow. Great one-handed ranged weapons. To load a bolt, use your offhand and pull back the string. Yeah, so it's simple as that. There's eventually you get plus reload perks, and so you get, I think, up to 8 shots at once that you can just spam, and it's kind of like a rifle, like a semi-automatic rifle. And there's a lot of controversy around that, whether that should be in a fantasy game like this, more like a medieval fantasy sci-fi game like this. My personal opinion is that it's fine to have this, but yeah, once you get to 8 shots, it's kind of silly. I think if it was just 1 or up to maybe 3 shots, that would be cool. But yeah, the fact that it goes so many shots is kind of weird. And then there's, I think, a mythic that goes with that. I don't know what it does yet, but that's a thing. So shield protects against all hostile attacks and projectiles. Quick shove forward will perform a knockback attack. I like that. It's simple, straightforward. I don't know. The shield's not great just because they can still shoot your head or like below you or whatever, and it kind of interferes with your weapon sometimes and kind of clashes up against enemies. You can't just walk into the enemy because they'll still hit around you. So it's an imperfect weapon, but there's some people who use it really well, and I do like using it. You can kind of use it you can punch people with it. I've got a couple videos on like completing dungeons just with a shield, but there's that. Magic staffs come in a variety of different types, which actually this type, I think that's the shockwave. Oh, cool, you get a crystal. Nice. Well, that is something, but yeah, power gem, sorry, not crystal, it's a power gem. Power gems are required to use magic. Once depleted, insert another gem to continue using. I don't have one on me, so can't show that, but basically you would just toss the gem into the little hole and it would go into the hole. But you put it here, I'll demonstrate right there. Can't really demonstrate because it doesn't actually click on, but whatever. Bows are great at ranged weapons and are effective on all hostile types. Arrows are unlimited. That's fantastic. Great stuff. One of the favorite weapons of all time of everybody in this game. It is one of the strongest too, especially if you can reload really quickly because you have unlimited arrows. By the way, crossbow also has unlimited arrows. But bow does have a couple more moving parts than crossbows. Crossbows are just this motion, and the bow is grab your shoulder and then go back. So it's like you have to do one bigger motion like this as opposed to this. So yeah, there's that. Axes, reliable melee weapons. Axes can also be thrown at hostiles, making a great mid-range weapon. Basically, all melee weapons can be thrown. Axe just has auto-aim, just like hammer, not sword. But like I was saying with the spear, it sticks to the weapons, or sorry, sticks to the enemies, which can be annoying, can be super satisfying. It's a toss-up, but I think the devs would probably make it so that it is not super annoying, and still sticks, and is like amazing. So that would be awesome if you could just force pull it out of an enemy, whether that's right at the weapon, you're actually grabbing it, or if it's long range and you're pulling it out. I wish it actually got unstuck. So, swords. Variety of blade lengths, making them great melee weapons. Swords are good for parrying. Yes, they're not actually good for parrying. That's kind of a lie. They're good for blocking. Parrying is not really in the game except for longswords, as I was mentioning earlier. I do hope at some point to add that too, but yeah, for the time being, there's that. And back in there, hammer. Oh, and by the way, you can throw these. It used to be that they were so, like, I guess, like, heavy, air quotes, but now they kind of throw like anything else. They just don't have auto aim unless you have the throwable perk, and then it's just like any other melee weapon. Hammers are hard-hitting and more effective on armored, and actually, by the way, not having auto-aim can be very nice sometimes, because auto-aim can mess up and, like, you try to throw it at an enemy, but then it accidentally goes to a crate or a barrel over on the sides, so that's the thing. Hammer, yeah, hard-hitting, more effective on armored hostiles. Hammers can be thrown, but distance is limited, so yeah, hammers are pretty freaking awesome. I think hammers are my favorite weapon, at least my favorite melee weapon in the game, or at least blunt weapons. There's hammers, and then there's like clubs and maces, and there's different models of the hammer, basically, but they're all essentially hammer-type weapons, doing the same thing, which good against armored hostiles, which I actually found out that the armor on enemies is not just cosmetic. If you hit them, which is kind of weird because our armor is cosmetic, but theirs is not. But yeah, so if you hit them where they're not armored, it does more damage. However, I guess hammers do the same damage no matter what. That's something I would question. I actually don't know. Maybe Protagoras knows. He's got a whole wiki, Forsaken Planet, to go check it out. Should be in the description. But daggers, useful in close quarter combat, can be thrown with a high velocity with quick turn. Also, one of my favorite weapons, definitely, again, as it says, great for throwing. And the quick return is like when you throw it, you don't have to pull it back. It just automatically reholsters quicker than other weapons. Also, this is kind of weird, just seeing this pop up. Whatever. They're pretty cool. And it's kind of easier to throw daggers around weapons. When enemies come at you, they kind of just hold up their weapons like this and block a lot of things. And when you throw a bigger weapon, it's more likely that it'll be blocked, kind of, sometimes. I guess sometimes it can, like, hit the weapon and bounce on the enemy, and that might do damage. But the dagger, since it's so small, it kind of go around through-ish enemies. So yeah, that's pretty cool. You can also melee. It says close quarter combat. Close quarter combat in this game is pretty rough because when you get close, you kind of start pushing the enemy, and the enemy, I'm pretty sure there's like a hurt box thing where once you get close enough to the enemy, they don't even need to hit you with their weapon. They just automatically hurt you. And sometimes I think they're elbowing you or like kneeing you or something, or pushing. I don't even know exactly what it is, but I think it's kind of somewhat just a hurt box. So it's tough to use daggers. You have to space properly and whatever else, but can be fun. Long swords, definitely one of my favorite back weapons. Right now, I think this is my favorite back weapon, over the bow and the crossbow and the spear. It's just really fun. It's basically a shield mixed with a sword that's longer than a sword. And so yeah, you can knock back enemies, and it does my favorite thing where you basically can parry enemies. You don't really need to swing to parry. You can kind of just hold out your weapon and it staggers them when it hits their weapon. So it's kind of silly. I wish you did have to actually put something into it to stagger them. But same goes for the sword. It is just nice that you can stagger them with this. But yeah, there's that. You can't really throw this. I think this does have a weight to it, so when you try to throw it, kind of just like flops down. But you still can kind of throw it, and it doesn't have auto aim, just like the sword. But yeah, that is that. I know that was a lot. I probably just took up a bunch of time going over those weapons, but I'll have timestamps, so if you want to skip over things, timestamps below. Loot and inventory. Well, if this is a YouTube video, if this is just uploaded somewhere, then oh well. Okay, down here. Do I take damage? No, I don't. Into, I believe we're going to the player room now. Yep, to the right, to the left. Player room. All characters related upgrades and changes are done in your player room. Take a minute to explore your space. Player room will return to this room after completing your first dungeon. Follow the path to this scanner. Oh, I guess you're supposed to explore first and then click next. So, you know, whatever, I'll do that. So here I'm exploring. There's stuff. In fact, I think I'm gonna stick. Oh, by the way, loadouts. This is super freaking cool. They just changed it so that. Oh, and by the way, why is this coming up? Did I? Huh. I guess when you click on exosuits, no. Oh, it's when you click back. For some reason, it pulls up your inventory. I don't know why it would do that, but that's a thing. Maybe a bug, but okay. Yeah, so now you have exosuits, which is loadouts. Sorry, exosuits are tied to loadouts, so you can create a loadout with certain exo points, and the avatar... Oh, no, I guess the avatar is not the specific loadout. I don't know, maybe. But yeah, it would be really cool if all three were tied together, but it is awesome that at least two of them are tied together, loadouts and exosuits. But yeah, so there's definitely a decent amount of avatar stuff too. I could change stuff, but I don't think I have much. Oh, okay. Nova Guild mask. Oh yeah, so here. This is what happens, I believe, once you hit level 60, which I'm like a fake 60 here. But if I go back and I click, I can find all the Nova stuff, I believe. Okay, yeah. Oh, that's so cool. That is so freaking cool. I noticed earlier that I could see my full body IK, which is just like you see everything as it is right there. But I don't right now, and I guess that's a bug. But yeah, oh, this is so freaking realistic and cool. Yeah, I'm gonna put all that on real quick. Nova Guild belt, sweet. Do I have any other Nova Guild like color or something? Maybe beard? No, it doesn't matter because I'm behind a mask. Whatever. Pants. Let's see. Nova Guild pants. Oh, those are so cool. Oh my gosh. Okay. Hands. Nova Guild hands. Oh, can I see? Oh, I can see him. Yes. Okay. Kind of like you could see the skeleton stuff before. Honestly, it looks cooler on myself over there than it does looking at it, but that might just because I have low graphic settings enabled. But still, this is freaking awesome. We got the hands, now I gotta get the boots. Okay, full Nova Guild. So yeah, we're now officially a part of the Nova Guild, which are the people, I don't know, I already forgot the lore. I've watched it so many times, I just don't know. I'm not much of a lore guy, sorry. But it is still very, very freaking cool. I look like a Star Wars character, or like a Guardians of the Galaxy guy. It's freaking awesome. Okay, but yeah, loadouts. I am gonna stick with the spear, and might as well stick with the other things. Exosuit. Yeah, whatever. I don't have any exo perks because this is my new Steam account. Capes. Is this a Nova Guild cloak? It is. Okay. Is it cooler to not have the cloak? Oh, I can't take it off. That's unfortunate. Yeah, you should be able to click it and take it off. Just like how you should be able to click your weapons and unequip those. You should be able to click that to unequip it too. But now I'm stuck with a cape. Oh well, capes are still super freaking cool. Thumbnail color, all the thumbnail things, flares. Yeah, I don't have anything unlocked. So that's fine with me. Whatever. Flare. Oh yeah, I was just at that. I think we're good there. So there, I've explored the new stuff here, and I got a decent amount of gold. I haven't really done much. Oh wow. Okay, legendary javelin. Why do I? What? Where did I even get that from? This is a new model, by the way. I might as well use this. It's freaking cool looking. Store in the back. There we go. Got my new spear. Sweet. Okay. We got that. Now, gear. Oh, I was at gear. Potions, whatever. Perk. Okay. Do we have new perks? Let me see. I might miss something, but I'm just going through, seeing if I see any new perks. Nah, it doesn't look like it. That's okay. A lot of other cool new stuff. Oh, we might have new exo perks. This was a recent thing, I think. I think that was already out. Chest. Oh, is this resilience? Last stand? No. Unburdened. Increases. No, we've already got that too. Blast, antidote, dispel. Antifreeze? No, that was, yeah, those are all a thing. Or, sorry, have been a thing. Pale, critical, pullback, Gemini, might. Okay, all those were also a thing. Oh, Juggernaut, that's the thing. Okay, unlocks a shield only holster and increases move speed by 0. I think there's some discussion whether or not it should increase move speed. It should be more of a replacement. But okay, so a shield only holster. So that's the thing that everybody was hyped about. The fact that you can have two things. You can have a shield and a back weapon. So yeah, that's really, really cool. And I think most people will be using Juggernaut. I don't know. I think it'll be a good challenge. And right now, at least, haste should be faster than Juggernaut. The fact that it increases move speed by more, I would hope, on haste than Juggernaut. It's kind of cool that Juggernaut increases speed. I don't know if it should, but yeah, again, that's a discussion to be had. Either way, it is super cool. So yeah, I'm hyped, and I'm gonna go ahead into the dungeons with my crappy side weapons and my amazing back weapon. Sorry, well, I do kind of want to go down there, excuse me, to check out the new things, but I'm gonna just do the tutorial dungeon, I think. Yeah, I'll probably get back to that later. We'll return to this room after completing your first dungeon. Follow the path to the dungeon scanner to continue. Yes, off I go. And once I get here, I'm going to stop before I look at everything and pause the video, make sure everything's going okay, and then boot it back up again. So, all right, we are still looking good. I'm going to go ahead into, well, let me just double check. Okay, yep, that's what we want. Going into the dungeon scanner. I think some things are going to be different here, and I'm hyped about that. Allows you and your team, a way to travel to the countless dungeons the recon drones have scanned. I do like lore. Well, I just said that I'm not a huge fan of lore, but I do like when they tie it into things like tutorials. So great stuff. First dungeon, select Forgotten Tombs dungeon, then launch by using the console on the table. This will activate the teleporters leading to this dungeon. In fact, maybe I should start talking in more lore terms at some point. I could try. Hey, look, it's Quaker X who is demonstrating that. Sweet. Good stuff, Quaker X. You're the man. Okay, there we go. There's that broken recon drone. Your goal is to find the broken recon drone within the dungeon. Prepare to activate its teleport mechanism and return to the outpost. I wonder how many people actually read through this stuff. Probably not many. I played with a couple friends and they just don't care. They just go into the dungeons with me and just say like, hey, screw it. Maybe if they didn't have me as like an experienced Dungeon of Eternity player, maybe they'd do the tutorial, but I do highly recommend it for everyone. Even if you watch this video, do the tutorial. But yeah, okay, dungeon scanner, because there's a lot of people who come into the Discord, start asking questions that would have been answered if they had done the tutorial. So yeah, that's a thing. Forgotten Tombs to continue tutorial, yes. So all the new stuff that's going to appear here is not here yet because it's the tutorial, but I'm going to go ahead and launch that mission. Deselect current mission to select another realm. You can't do that right now, so honestly, if they could take this out of the tutorial, that might be a smart decision, but might be a little too much effort for what it's worth. Launch mission, we got it up here. That's still a fairly recent update that you have different rewards based on difficulty, but you can only do one difficulty in the tutorial dungeon, which is easy as poop. So we'll do that. Also, these new things in PCVR, like I think the skeleton's new. There's new pebbles that are like around, and I think these candles might be kind of new. But yeah, like there's just different little things that pop up in PCVR versus not PCVR on Quest. You might be able to on the Quest 3 have a very similar experience. And in fact, I don't notice anything huge different. The sky is probably, the animated sky is probably the biggest thing, which is freaking awesome, but I think I still prefer the standalone device than connecting to my computer. I could do wired, but then you can't stand up and like twirl around it, or at least it's tougher. But yeah, I'm one of those people who just prefers Quest, even if it means not quite as cool looking. But okay, yeah, being in this room though is pretty freaking awesome. Seeing like the shadows, because the real-time shadows, that's something PCVR exclusive. So there's that. Give me this. There we go. Oh, I guess that's the one thing you... Oh, wait, what? How did I... What? I didn't move my hand. Let's see. Okay, yeah. I don't know why I grabbed that other thing, or how I did, but I did it, whatever. But yeah, so now if you move around your hand like this, you can't just like grab everything in your path. You have to be intentional about the things you grab. I like that. Other people are going to want the convenience of just like pulling everything if they're obsessive looters, which I'm kind of an obsessive looter, but I'd still like to have the combat better. Okay, so here's where the axe is weird. It's just like... What? What? I did like a bigger swing and then I just did a tap and it broke. Okay, I don't get things. Whatever. Let's see if I can do the scan. Okay, so I guess you can still like spaz around and pick up stuff by accident, but you still have to be more intentional about it. Let's see if I can do the little tap here. No, you gotta do a bigger tap, so like that. But let me just do a big one. Ka-ching. Okay, yeah, that was not very hard, so I think that's like a good place for it to be. Need for a certain amount of hit, swing, speed. Okay, time to kill stuff. So I'm gonna use the axe. If I used my spear, I would just be killing everything in one hit. Looks like I'm already killing everything in one hit, so whatever. It looked like I just didn't flick my wrist and still got the thing. But yeah, so... Oh, that was weird. Oh, okay. And I do like that, how it... When you parry... not when you parry. I don't even know. Whatever. Here, let me see if I can... Okay. Let's see if I can retrieve it. I can obviously retrieve it when it's in the air, but... Yeah, see, you can't retrieve that. That's annoying. That is what... After a while, you can. But I pressed the trigger like 3 times before I was able... And even when they die, trying to pull it out and it gets all stuck and then behind enemy... Yeah, that's annoying. But whatever. With skeletons, it works pretty well because it just knocks their head off and the head doesn't weigh that much. But when it comes to other things, it can be quite annoying. Oh, got that by accident. Whatever. So it's still not a perfect system of the grab and pull, but I do like it. I think it was inspiration from Half-Life Alyx, if I recall correctly. Which I started Half-Life Alyx, didn't fully get through it, so whatever. Okay. The map. It's making the sound. I wonder... So I actually have the volume higher than I usually do when I record videos, just because it seems easier for me to control the sound settings and everything now that I'm recording with Live. It just seems more consistent than what I have been using. MetaQuest Developer Hub or the native recording tend to mess up a ton. But yeah, so I wonder if you can hear this, the little pulsing sound. But yeah, now I got it. No more pulsing sound. I can click on the trigger to see the map, which... always sweet stuff, and I can plop it down and again see the map. And oh, this is really nice. So like a lot of times I'll go to grab my weapon and I'll accidentally grab the map, but now I can just grab the weapon and not worry about grabbing the map by accident, and I can just point at things. Oh, and I can point at things. Oh, that's awesome. Oh, never mind. Okay. Yeah, because if you move around, I guess if you're like really slow with it, you can point at things, or if you go to a specific area and then you start pointing, that's fine. But yeah, this is one of the reasons that I think this grab to pull is freaking awesome. But yeah, now there we go, got it. And it seems like, actually, let me test this. Got this power gem. Let's see if I push. Okay, so it also works push to pull, which is kind of weird, but whatever. It's still a system. Maybe I think you should have to pull instead of push. So maybe if they could fix that, that would be nice. But it's still, I love this. I love it. Oh my gosh. Okay, next room, more axe. That's the axe over here. Okay, there we go. See, can't. I want to grab it, but I can't. Knock that guy out. Let me break this real quick. Okay. And see if I find a zombie and I try to throw a sword at him. Oh, wow, that was a terrible throw. It's hard to throw without auto aim, but There we go. So didn't get stuck. Oop. Doesn't get stuck. Doesn't get stuck. Okay, see that's why I like blunt weapons more than weapons that get stuck, because they get stuck. Oop. Oh wow, that was quick. Oop. Go, sweet. Yeah, it's hard. Still got it. It's not bad. Oop. Ka-ching. Sweet. Got him. See, I always like to be able to throw to potentially get the stagger and then go and attack them, especially if I'm tryharding. But I mean, I'm in a tutorial dungeon, so it doesn't matter too much. Okay, here, give me this, and oh, I love that. I love it. Give me this, and I feel like the physics of the power gem changed. I don't know if I'm right. Okay, and this seems kind of okay. Yeah, there we go. So it's still hard to open crates. Let's see if I can tap it. There we go. I don't know. It's kind of weird, but whatever. New skeleton thing. It's kind of weird to have these skulls laying around because there is the actual, what is it? The death whistle that also kind of looks like that. So it might be confusing to people, especially in PCVR. But, whatever. Probably still worth it to have some cool looking stuff. Don't need that. Well, I already have all of the space full on it. Okay, so I do need the skeleton key, which is in here, and I think there was a bug where you couldn't get the skeleton key here, but I think you can now in this specific build. And see if that hits. Wow, it did. Surprising. See, so with the skeletons, if you kill them, it's good. Wait. If you kill them, it's good, but yeah, if it gets stuck in their armor, if they have enough health, then that's also pretty rough, kind of like zombies. I have full health, might as well use this. And yeah, I mean, no use for that, so whatever. Paching. Don't need that either. Bam. Okay. So, and there's like this foggy mist too that I think was kind of in the Quest 3, but it's like more pronounced in, I don't know what this effect is called. I'm sure there's like a name for it. It's not ambient occlusion, I don't think. Maybe it is. But yeah, it's pretty cool. We got the key. It didn't look like I had to pull to get that. No, I guess I did. I just did like a small pull. Yeah, you really don't need to pull very hard. I kind of wish that you had to pull harder. But, yeah, it works. Okay. Ka-ching, ka-ching. Oh, my goodness. I suck. Can't even break things. Hi-ya. Wow. Just not close enough. There we go. Okay. Yeah, seems to work. Give me this coin. Oh. See, okay. There's still the accidental pickup. You might accidentally pick up something. But, whatever. Seems to work. Oh, I do wonder, I'm going to test this. So if I'm looking at this, and I hold grip, and then I change to this, and then do, okay, so, huh. Let's see. So, yeah, I can see that kind of being weird. Like, I don't, okay. I think it works well enough that whatever, we're good. Okay, into, oh, I didn't do the thing. I gotta grab my belly. Gotta start getting the habit of that because that's fun to do. Ka-ching, and not grab as in this grab, but grab as in this grab, which is weird. This is the pointer finger and it moves all fingers. This is the grab button, the like middle finger, and it only moves 3. So whatever. You would think this would only move your pointer finger, but I guess not. Okay. Kill the dudes. Sweet. Ching. Oh, more dudes. See that? I think, oh yeah, and when I threw it with the skull on it, and it was weird. So, me and my critiques. Even though this game is freaking awesome, I'm always going to critique until it's perfect. There is no such thing as perfect though, so whatever. Ka-ching. That's also a fairly new addition where you open the door and it just, or you twist the key and it just automatically opens. I did not know it automatically closed though, so that's something. But you can easily push it. And there's even like new skulls in here too. Oh. Oh. Dang, I saw. Whee. Don't need this. Okay. Well, oh, I didn't do it again. There we go. In the key goes. And give me my loot. You can still stick your axe in the back there. And that was just a tier 1, so I didn't get much of use, of value. Okay. Ooh. Ooh. Fantastic. I am getting a couple things where like the map just disappears, or the floor disappears and I see something. I think that's just my PC loading not fast enough or something. Yeah, see, that's another thing. The head was stuck on it. Oh, sweet. Oh, not sweet. Oh, bad. Sweet. Okay. Oh man, it's so satisfying throwing things. I love it. Love it, love it, love it. Wait, what was I? Okay, I don't know. Got all the things. More coins. I think the return might actually be faster now. Maybe? Kind of seems like it. Maybe not. Maybe I am just crazy. Yeah. I do like pulling to pick up still. It is feeling very nice. And get this last thing. Give me that. Oh yeah. I do have to get used to it sometimes though. I was grabbing and it wasn't doing anything. I was confused. Oh! Dude. Oh, that's dead. Wait. There's somebody below. Oh, there he is. Oh, wow. Terrible. Oh, that is... Okay, well, you can still accidentally grab things, that's for sure. And did not hurt that much. Oh, and I just accidentally grabbed a coin even though I was going for my axe. I think that was because my axe wasn't there. Whatever. So, it's not a perfect system. I don't think it ever will be, but it is a lot nicer than I remember it. Well, what I remember was different, so it makes sense. And, again, I gotta grab the thing, and... I think there's the coins up here. See if I get my first weapon from the tutorial dungeon. Yeah, legendary blade! Which, usually you're not gonna get a legendary from the tutorial, but because I'm level 66... yeah, I did. Okay, now, into here. Oh, also, I haven't even checked out this yet. No, I mean, I have checked out this, but I have not checked out selfie mode with this awesome... Oh, see, the thing about this is you can't see the mouth. I think that makes more sense, because you don't actually see my, like, real mouth moving anyway, so having a mask kind of works. But yeah, there it is. Hi. We're gonna go back to first person and get on with our day. Third person, I haven't really done much of this, but I'm not a huge fan of third person. If it was like above, not on the side, I think that would be cooler. You can flip it first person, but that doesn't flip which side you're on. I don't know. It's not the greatest. The first person is definitely the greatest. Again, this is experimental, so be it what it is. Into the pocket. Off we go. And the map puts me this way. I should know the tutorial dungeon by now. I basically do. I was just cheating there for a second. See, I thought I was pointing at that. Whatever. Yeah, whatever. Die. The enemies do look cooler somehow. Dead. See, that's stuck in his head. I couldn't bring it back to me. Too far. Couldn't get that either. Wait. Get this. Get all the coins. Yeah, I was just talking about people who are obsessed with looting. I'm being the obsessed looter. Which, I mean, honestly, it's even more satisfying when you have to grip throw it. Freaking cool. Or grip throw, what am I saying? Force pull? I think grab and pull is what I would like to see instead of flick wrist. In the settings, at least. Where it says the option. Give me that. Okay, now, up I go, the chain, and... into this room that has some things in it. I'm gonna die. No, I'm not gonna die. Okay. If there was like an explosive barrel, though, I definitely would have died. Do a little health potion. Grab these coins. Ka-ching. I think it is easier to grab like this than to press the X button. It depends. Yeah, if I'm in the middle of the fight, well, if you're grabbing the inventory, you're probably... I don't know. It's more intuitive to grab it, but because I've been clicking X for so long, that's not exactly the case. Fucking coins! No cape cosmetic? What is that even? Oh, so I was talking about how you couldn't unequip the cape before, but now I can. It's weird that you have to find a cosmetic for that. That's very strange, but whatever. I guess that's one way to fix the problem. Works for me. Might not work for everyone. Or at least be ideal for everyone. Okay, now... Oh, almost killed myself. And I wouldn't have died, but whatever. Get the coins. Still not perfect, but still very nice. Okay. It would be cool if, like, right when you open a crate, you could start pulling stuff, but I think there's a little cooldown before you can start pulling. So, like, ching. Oh, well. I should grab my axe, obviously. Whatever. I think we're good. And, yeah. Also, I think in Half-Life Alyx, it might make more sense to do this force pull thing, or this, like, grab and pull thing. As opposed to an action game like this. That's probably why Othergate didn't implement it right away, because when you're in like this combat and the combat is so intense, you want to be able to just click a button to do simple things, whereas it's not quite as simple to click a button and pull. Whereas Half-Life Alyx, I'm pretty sure you're grabbing stuff in between scenes, and it's not quite as chaotic because it's a linear story for the most part. But yeah. Just thoughts. And that, by the way, is the outpost. I'm not sure everyone ever notices that, but it's cool that there's like a little teleport warp image of where you're about to teleport to once you fix the recon drone. But, oh, I clicked A. I didn't want to do that. See, I like doing gestures. You can just click on the thing to... Ooh. So, I think this, you don't have to do the gesture. No, you do. Okay. Interesting. And there we go. Let's see. I don't want the whole body to come with. It's kind of fun and cool sometimes, but I don't know, if there was a setting where you could turn it off, that would be fantastic. I want my weapons, or if I could get like a perk on the weapon that's like I don't know, what is it called? Like oil. If you put oil on your weapons so that they easily come out of enemies. Like, what is that? Whatever. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Oh, okay. Big boy. So, new stuff. We got the boss health bar. That's awesome. Everyone's been asking for that. I do. I think he's got more attacks now. Maybe in tier 1 he doesn't. He does look a little cooler. I wonder how loud this is too. I got the volume a little higher than I usually do on recordings. So, oh wow, that does a good amount of damage. Ooh. That does damage too. Ooh. So you kind of, when you get close to him, he kind of just like automatically swings. Even if he's like in the middle of a swing, I think. Maybe not quite. He does, I don't know, feel smoother. And I guess I'm not going to get his other, like here, if I get at a range, let's see. Okay, so he still throws fireballs. I don't know how much those do. Can you throw more fireballs? Okay. Yeah, not much. Doesn't really matter if I get hit by fireballs. He's got like this slam attack too. Let's see if he uses that. Can you slam attack me, dude? Slam attack me! That's not a slam attack. Do it. Go like this. Come on. Give me the slam attack. I don't think he's gonna give me the slam attack. And maybe the boss skeleton is like a fairly simple guy. I get this coin, dude. Yeah, whatever. We'll kill him. Doesn't look like I'm gonna see much of a difference. And he is dead. Voila. Still very satisfying to kill that guy. Do I have any coins? Nope. Oh well. Oh, coins. Key. Not coins. Key? Yeah, key. Don't need keys. Okay, back we go. Take me back, teleporter. I don't really notice this much where it like shows your arms being teleported into holograms-ish. I think that's kind of what that is. It's being recorded right now. That's the question. Like, can I open my inventory right here? No, I can't. I wonder if it's still recording. Okay, well, I did that. And it, yeah, shows all the stuff. And yeah, sweet. So, dungeon complete. Let's see if I'm still recording. Yes, I am. Good stuff. I like it. Dungeon complete. After dungeon run, visit your player room to upgrade your character and fabricate new weapons. Oh, I wonder if, because we get the end screen and it's still recording, I wonder if I go into the main menu, if it still records in the main menu from going from here to the main menu. I'll have to test that, but okay. Dungeon complete. After dungeon run, visit your player room to upgrade your character and fabricate new weapons. Yeah, we're gonna follow the thing. Woo-hoo. No. I don't think you can do the tutorial in multiplayer still. You can do the tutorial dungeon. You just can't do the start of the tutorial in a multiplayer dungeon, which I think is kind of silly. Also, I'm kind of jealous of those icons that it shows there, because that's just not how it is over there. But oh well. Fabricator allows you to craft new random weapon. Maybe that was just too much work for them to do. Make little icons for every single weapon. I don't know. I'd be curious what they say about that. But yeah, Fabricator allows you to craft new random weapon modules you have found in the dungeons. You can also craft potions you have unlocked. Avatar Hologram allows you to customize your avatar, assign weapon loadouts, and apply exosuit upgrades, just as I did before. Exo Point Station allows you to spend exo points to unlock exosuit upgrades. It is useful for surviving the hostile dungeons, which, by the way, you can get exo points by doing the Crystal Hunt dungeons, which are the blue dungeons on the map pad thing. Yeah, that is that, and now it's taken me out. Off we go to the map to do official dungeons. And, oh, no, not official. Okay. Oh, we're going over here. Do quest mode. Okay, yeah. So, find and repair the broken recon drone to return to the outpost. That's what we just did. Explore dungeons in search of valuable loot required for your survival. Those are the red dungeons. Crystal Hunt. And actually, it shows this color, even though it shows red there. This should probably be red, but whatever. Crystal Hunt. Find the cosmetic crystals and use the enchant machine to disperse the cosmic mana towards the dying star. Each dispersed crystal will award an exo point. Yeah, so that's what I was mentioning with exo points. You complete these and you can get those special exo perks. In fact, the Juggernaut, I think it was called, is the one that I'm definitely going to try to get as soon as I can. Soul Harvest. Use the soul staff to collect lost souls for the Soul Keeper to pass on. Souls unlock new potions to fabricate. Yeah, this is like the most useless thing because you don't really need potions, but at some point it is nice to get like invisibility potion, quad damage potions, especially once you have a ton of coins, of money. I know now you can also go into another thing that I'll probably show, but yeah, there's that. Player level, complete quests, complete loot and defeat hostiles to gain experience points and level up. Higher player level, the better loot. Rewards, but beware, hostiles also grow stronger. Max player level equals 60. However, now, in this update, you can prestige. So once you get to 60, you go back to 1, and then you level up all the way through that. And each level up, each time you prestige, you can get mythic weapons. I think the first one gets you this mythic armor, and then the next ones after that give you mythic weapons. So that's really awesome. And you are now ready to explore the Dungeons of Eternity. Survival Legna depends on your valiant efforts. Complete the tutorial. There we go. So tutorial done. Now all the things appear. The free update features, which I think this was the last update because it still hasn't updated in the build that I'm in. Yep, it is. Difficulty rewards. Still got the patron, the avatar cape, and the Valentine's Day cosmetics. Yeah, freaking cool stuff. I am going to do one last thing. I'm going to go down into... I feel like I'm running slower right now. I got like below 80 FPS. Maybe that's why. A lot of reprojection, whatever. But okay, so comms array. Interesting. Haven't seen that before. So let's see what the comms array is. Go up here. Maybe this only appears when you prestige. That would be really cool. But since I already prestiged, it already appeared. Ho ho ho! Promotion cheat! Yeah, baby! It's just the build that I'm on. You can't actually cheat when you play the game, but this is so cool. Oh my gosh. Whoa! Oh my gosh, you can like sit up here. That is so awesome. Is this Eternity? Are we on Eternity? In this outpost? Ho 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 ho! Maybe someday they'll make this open world. That's what some people are hoping. I honestly don't hope for that anytime soon, but it would be cool if you could just jump off of this with like a glider and just go down and explore. But yeah, so here we are. I can cheat the promotion and get whatever weapon my heart desires. Mythic weapon. Roll over to level 1 while keeping all your loot. And heck yeah, I wanna do that. Which I'd have to get to level 60 officially to do the next promotion, but since I already did that, I'm gonna go ahead and do my promotion cheat. Oh, maybe it's not working. Promotion cheat? Yeah, that's okay. No promotion cheat for me.
I don't think.
Did I get a cheat? Yeah, not working. That's fine. Cost? Oh, no, maybe it's because I just don't have enough money? 50 grand? No, I have 80 grand. Yeah, I don't know. Is it in my inventory? Did I get a cheat in there? No, I didn't. Okay. Oh well. No cheat. JJ does not get to cheat. That's fine. Yeah, I'll, oh, wait. Oh, no, it did work. I just had to walk away from it and come back. Okay, so, you can choose between what weapon you want. That is the dagger. Can I choose which? Oh, you just go away and it changes. Okay, sweet. So, yeah, what do I want? I think the hammer is awesome. The crossbow, don't want the crossbow. Spear, yeah, spear still sticks. I don't want that. Unless the mythic one doesn't stick for some reason. If it has lube applied to it. But, yeah. No shield, no spear. I think that's the regular sword. I think I might just want the regular sword. It might be the way to go. I think that is the regular sword. Let's see if there's a bigger one. Dagger, kind of cool. I think I might want that. But then the bow probably would also be really cool. But, oh, and the axe. I don't know what the axe does. I don't know what a lot of these do, by the way. Oh, yeah, that one looks like a big, great sword. Okay, yeah, I'm going to go for the regular sword. Am I? I kind of want to do the axe, even though it sticks. See, this is a tough choice. Even though I cheated, I can't cheat for all of them. I can only cheat once, I think. Maybe I can cheat all of them. I don't want the hammer. I think I want this. No, I want the longsword. Final decision. I want the longsword. Let's get me the longsword. No. Because I think I've seen the longsword. Hammer. I'm going to go for the axe, just because I don't think I've seen that. I am curious what that does. It might be my favorite. We'll see. Bow might be my favorite. shield also looks pretty awesome. Oh, wait. I think I know what the shield does. I think I'm going to go for the axe, though. Come on, give me the axe. Oh, no! Ah! Why did I do that? Okay. Oh! I gotta stop doing this so quickly. I gotta edit some of this out. This is painful. Okay, okay. There we go. Promote character. Do it.
You have once again proven your strength and perseverance.
More like cheats.
The dungeons of eternity grow ever more dangerous, and still you endure. In recognition of your continued leadership, you have been granted access to a mythic weapon. These relics, forged in a forgotten age, are bound to the raw power of cosmic mana. Each one carries unique attributes, crafted to aid you in battle and survival. Their myths are ancient, their power legendary. You must choose.
That is pretty cool, though.
But choose wisely, explorer. The fate of Legacy.
Oh, so I didn't actually choose yet. Now I choose. So all that what I did was just completely useless. No, it wasn't. Okay, yeah, I did choose this. Oh, no, you can go side. Okay. Sword. Oh, does it show, like, what it does? Let's see. No. Those are capes. I think this video just needs to be updated, that's all. I wonder, yeah, no, it doesn't show for any. That's okay. I'm gonna go ahead and do the, oh, actually, so, oh, there's different, no, you just get to choose, okay. I am gonna do the, tough decisions, man. I was gonna do the axe, right? Yeah, I'm just gonna do the axe. Okay, let's see what I want. Those all suck. Elemental damage is still not great. Elite damage also not great. These are all the best. I think explosions and criticals are the best. Explosion, either explosion and critical or explosion and attack power. Throw distance and throw damage might be kind of cool. Yeah, if I wanted to throw it a ton, depending on the ability, I don't know what the ability is, but depending on the ability, I could do throw distance and throw damage. But I think I'm going to do explosions and attack power, and no, sorry, criticals. There we go. Confirm the mythic weapon, and equip on my right.
Come back to the station when you have leveled up.
Ma'am, yes, ma'am. Okay. Oh my gosh, that looks so cool. Holy crap, I can't imagine what the other ones look. They probably all look this cool. That is so, it does seem kind of small. And the fact that I grab it up here, I want to kind of grab it down there, but whatever. Man, that's freaking cool. Whew. Does it throw? It throws similar. Okay, so if I hold down trigger, and then I release. Oh, it's still charged, and then I go bam. Okay, I guess you gotta test it on enemies. Interesting. We will see. We will see what it does. And that will probably be it. This is a cool cool little room now. Let me go down, test it on a guy real quick. I also do feel like I'm in slow-mo right now, down to like 70 FPS. I think that's because this outpost has become so big. But yeah, let me go ahead and start this console. This looks more realistic, I think. I don't know. Something. But okay, we'll do this and then throw. Oh, ho, ho, ho. That is awesome. Let's do more of that. Oh, so it's every, I think, 15 seconds that you get a charge. I wish it kind of charged based on how much you killed enemies, but it does not. Okay, so yeah, it's been like 15 seconds. Let's see what happens if I hit him like this. Okay, maybe it just does a ton of damage when I do that. But the throw is where it is at. I think that was auto aim too, like more auto aim, because that's auto aim. But oh wait, he dodges. Does he dodge everything? What? Dude. What is that? Can he dodge my sword too? No, just my axe for some reason. Okay, well, I guess he dodges everything except this. Watch this. Wait, oh, no. That was clunky. Okay. Oh, wait, it's still charged. Oh, no, it's not. Okay, once it charges again, I'll throw it one more time to see what it does. Sweet blocks. Ow. Okay, here we go. I'm gonna throw it this way, see if it goes to the enemy. No, it does not. Is it still okay, it's still charged. It was twirling before. Maybe because he has such little health, it won't continue twirling, but that was still pretty awesome. I do like the axe. I have a feeling I'm gonna like other ones. I think shield is probably what I'm gonna like the most, but we'll see. I'll find out. Okay, here we go. If I throw over there, see what happens. Hui! Yeah, it just goes. It's like super auto aim. I want to see if it does more damage too. Okay, 30. Yeah, that's the usual. I mean, well, this isn't necessarily damage. It's just whether or not you hit the target. It does seem a little slower. I think it is a little slower, but that's okay. Okay, no, charge. Let's see what it does. Yeah, still the same damage. Well, target damage. I don't know. Okay, that's fine. I saw that. That's freaking awesome. It's going to be even cooler once I face enemies that aren't just the holograms that die in one hit. But I'm going to go... Oh, 121. That's funny. Okay, I'm going to go down here and over here into the vendor station. And again, probably why we're lagging here. Yeah, I'm down to 60 FPS. It's rough. But hey, what can you do? Merchants! Oh, yes, that's a thing. Hi, Dougie. Nova, can you come out? Hi, buddy. Oh, you're so cute. You're so cute. Oh, my goodness. Oh, my goodness. My hand's inside of you. That's weird. Can I go under? Oh, I can. I can pet him on the back, too. Whoa, he, like, moves. I don't think he can come out into dungeons yet, but I think that might be a plan. But oh my gosh. This is freaking awesome. Can you come out of here, Nova? No, you probably can't. That's okay. Nova. Part of the Nova Guild. Oh, sweet. We got some armors over here. And then we've got Miss Merchant Lady Guy.
Girl. To see you.
Sorry.
Let's see what we can put together.
What is this? Wolf treat? Okay. Getting a wolf treat. What do we do with the wolf treat?
You look ready. Good luck.
Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Is that how you learn to kill skeletons? Oh, wait, where'd it go? Can you follow me now? No, I gotta have a treat to do it. Okay, well,
armor,
what is this? Oh, this is
whatever
nothing.
You need. I've got you covered.
Buy item. Let's see.
Go show off a little.
So, can you chase it? No, you cannot. Holy, that was a big throw. Oh, you can. Oh my goodness. That's so cute. Are you gonna pick it up? I mean, it's kind of in a corner. Here, go pick that up. Oh my. Whoa. Holy crap. Whoever did that, you are amazing, developer. Okay, well, we've got that sweet, freaking awesome stuff. Then we've got cosmetics, which, yeah, sure, cosmetics, they're a thing. Okay. But Nova Guild cosmetics are the best, so whatever. You're gonna buy power gems. Okay, yeah, this was something that has been asked for forever. I'm not sure why it's not with the potions. I feel like it makes more sense to be with the potions, but the fact that it's anywhere, it's freaking awesome. So I'll take that. And yes, that this lady is pretty cool too. So yeah, thank you for being cool, lady. Wow. Wait, can I go over there? It's unlocked.
See you after the next dungeon.
No, I don't want to see you after the next dungeon. I want to go over there and unlock it. That's okay. Whatever.
Stay safe out there.
Thank you. I don't even know her name. Does it say her name? Hi, Merchant. I think her name's just Merchant.
Don't forget to come back in one piece.
Armorer, Merchant. Yeah, okay. They got no names. Maybe they'll have a name someday.
You bring the will.
Hi, buddy.
I'll supply the steel.
Sweet. Okay, yeah, so you can buy stuff now. Oh, and those are new weapon models.
Daggers are great for zombies. Aim for the head.
Yes, aim for the head. I like the tip. Oh, this is a great way to put tips in the game too. I love it. I love it.
Nice perks make dungeon runs a lot
You get a melee. You
easier.
can get a melee staff from here. That's crazy. Ah, that's another new weapon model. Sweet. Oh, and maybe a new crossbow. Oh yeah, that's a new crossbow model too. Sweet. Okay. I love it. I love it. I love
Don't
it.
forget what we're fighting for.
Ah, I'm so hyped for this update. I mean, it's right here, but kind of in the beta. So, okay. Ka-ching. What did that open? Something over there. Hello. What did I open? Not these gates. Not something over here. Nope. I think I opened something in there. Go check this out. Okay, yeah, it was that gate. But, oh, yeah. So this used to be the credits. But now you gotta go that way, I guess. But yeah, man, I'm lagging so bad. Well, 74 FPS, that's not terrible. But, okay. Going in here. I wonder if it'll perform better on the Quest 3. I think it will. I think for some reason PC is just not optimized or something. Oh yeah, give me that torch. This looks awesome. Like a new little corridor. And there's the credits. That does not look like credits. Yes, that needs to be updated too. This is a beta, guys. But yes, seeing credits there will be awesome. And if there's like more Easter eggs down there, that would be cool too. Like maybe on the shelves. Maybe that's the plan, to put things on these shelves. I don't know, but it is amazing. So, yeah. You know what? I'm gonna finish it right here. Let me grab this. Okay. Oh, but I gotta put the torch down to change to selfie. Oh yeah. Okay. Well, yeah. This was a freaking awesome update. I've only scratched the surface because this is more of an end game update than anything, and I played the tutorial, which is not the end game. Obviously, it is the beginning game. But yeah, the fact that it is just this good already has me blown away, and I'm excited to do it on the Quest as well, standalone Quest, not just PCVR, and just continue using this live as it gets better and better, and basically just everything else is so cool. Oh, and wait, this thing. Check this out. Okay, yeah, that's just a flip camera, but it doesn't work at the moment. But yeah, great stuff, devs. I don't know whether or not this is going to go onto YouTube to be public at some point, but if it does, thank you for watching the video. If it doesn't, developers and whoever else is in the beta, thank you for watching as well, and I hope you join me in discussions about things that I'm either complaining about or loving about this new update. And, well, actually, there's almost no complaints about the new update, just the previous game, but they're very little things that I'm just, like, annoying about. But, yeah, This is amazing. I love looking at myself because it's not myself, it's just a character that's super cool looking. But I think that's it. Enjoy the video, and catch you in the next one. Peace out.